There was a story you talked about finding of someone had left a child.
Someone put a baby in a trash can. And I preface this right away by saying the baby lived, the baby was fine. There was like a senior housing on our district, and there was a gentleman who lived there, an elderly man, and he had someone who used to come and clean his house for him. And he called 911 because he said someone just had a baby in his house and then left with it in a bag, and it was crying. It was like a horseshoe driveway, and they pull in the driveway. And just as they're doing that, a girl is walking down the street, maybe 50, 60 feet away, maybe a little more from the apartment. And she's walking on the street, and there's a wrought iron trash can in the street, and she walks by and she hears something. She thought it was like someone put puppies or something in the trash. She hears something crying. She sees the ambulance, goes running over and waves them down and says, I think there's a baby or something in the trash can.
Wow.
So the EMT comes walking down the street. You could tell he thinks she's full of shit by the way he's walking. And you can see his reaction. He picks it out, and then it's crazy activity. So then we all go flying up there when they're like, yeah, there's a baby. We don't have a mother. We don't know what's going on. And then, because I interviewed him, me and my partner, and he said she walked out of the bathroom and she had like a big tote bag with her, like her purse. And the baby was in the bag, and he could hear her crying. He's like, what's that? Is that a baby crying? She's like, oh, this is nothing.
Yeah, I just
and then walked out the door.
Dump.
Just as she gets to the trash can, she waits for him. And as he goes past, she looks around, pulls it out, and goes right in the trash can. So turns out she had gone in there, had the baby. She was in her 30s. She wasn't a kid. It's like she wasn't not mentally ill. She just didn't plan on keeping the baby. How alone, I do not know. And then cleaned the bathroom. That's why it was so pristine. She sat in the tub and had a baby with no help.
And then to clean up the bathroom.
Cleaned it up.
So
she just didn't want the baby. So